In today's video, we'll be showing why this F-16 had a really bad day and give you some tips in case you decide to fly an F-5 or a MiG-21 on Growling Sidewinder. It's Plasma, make sure you've subscribed and leave a comment if you've ever flown a MiG-21 or something like an F-5 on a Gen 4 Fox 3 server like Growling Sidewinder. And speaking of Fox 3, fox3ms.com provides awesome servers that all come with TACView to make sure you get your training done correctly. Speaking of TACView is now in the top right hand corner of the screen as yours truly, Plasma, takes off in my little F-5 on the red side, which are called actually MiG-28s. Now, the F-5 is, I guess, the closest thing you can have to a proper Gen 3 plane on the red side of Growling Sidewinder. It works. You've got a pair of AIM-9 Sidewinders, and the most important thing to keep in mind is that you've got no datalink, you've got an RWR, Mark 1 eyeballs, and your AWACS to give you brawl calls. Now, to make sure you guys aren't watching this video for 20 minutes of me flying just towards the target zone, I've fast forwarded here as I enter the valley running north-south between Tbilisi and Vladikavkaz. I'm going to use this valley as my cover from the enemy aircraft and AWACSs to sneak in close. If you go high in the F-5, you have no chance whatsoever. You'll be spotted by an enemy F-16 or F-15 or an 18, and they will fire a Fox 3, and you will be out of the flight before you can even say what happened. Now, you do have a proper RWR on the F-5, which makes it, I think, one of the most viable aircraft from Gen 3 on the red side. The MiG-21's RWR is very terrible, but with brawl calls and RWR, you can do something. The key thing is stay low and don't rip your wings above 550 knots in the F-5. Bring the extra fuel, because then you can go as fast as you possibly can towards the target zone, and then you're going to start fighting. Now, before your fight, make sure you've gone into your settings and you've dropped all the extra pylons. There goes the tank, and the extra pylon give me a little bit extra maneuverability that I will need. At this point, it's fights on. Now, I've got a report of a hostile. 342 for 24. I've got an enemy coming in for me from somewhere on my right side. So I'm going to put the mountain between me and the enemy aircraft and just kind of sneak along here using terrain for cover. Also, I know that there are AWACSs to the north. I just have to make sure I don't get spotted and Fox 3 before I can get into a fight. And there's my enemy. It's an F-16 on the blue side, and he's out for blood. Terrain is your best friend. Answer your eyeballs. 013416. This guy's getting closer, and I think he sees me. He's got a pair of AIM-9Xs and AIM-120s. Of course, I don't know this. I don't even know what type of aircraft is coming for me. Hugging the terrain, staying low, and running down the sides of the mountains. Looking around continuously. You have to have your head on a swivel in this type of fight. Whoever spots who first might give you a chance to survive. Here comes the F-16 over my right shoulder from my 2 o'clock to my 6 o'clock. I managed to look over, and there he is. Pull back hard on the stick, come around the corner. I'm hoping that he didn't see me. I don't want to get too high up. Just as long as I clear the ridge. The enemy's turning in. Looks like he did spot me. Look at the TACView, you can see how he's turning into me. But he spent a lot of energy making that turn. He drops his tanks, starts deploying flares. He thinks I've got AIM-9X that can shoot at that angle. No chance. Goes around the turn. Now my turn to get low and pick up some speed. Again, I'm hoping he doesn't have his AIM-9Xs going. I cut afterburner. I cut all my speed, drop as many flares as I can. Comes over the top. I'm under his belly. My colors of green and brown may have helped me here. At this point, the enemy has lost sight. He thinks I've gone down the valley the other end. He didn't see me make the right-hand turn. He continues to extend. And I've got tone. Fox 2, after giving a bit of a pull, the missile tracks, and because I don't have my radar on, he never heard it coming. Splash 1 F-16 with the little F-5 that could. There's only one problem. As happy and giddy as I am now, I've got a bigger issue heading for me. Looking up out of my HUD, I spot him. F-18. This is going to be a problem. I won't bother showing you the HUD tape because if you know what an F-18 can do, well, you know how this is going to end. I start pulling hard, maximum thrust to get over this hill, and I'm hoping that he didn't see me, that I can come around on him. I saw him making a left-hand turn, so I started doing a right-hand turn. But the F-18 spotted me, and he's already finished his turn. He's got missiles pointing at me while I'm still looking in the other direction, scanning right. Pops a Fox 3, aim 120 on yours truly. I see it coming, but a little too late. I try to cut my thrust, pop some flares, but that's it. Splash 1, and I go down to pops in a blue F-18. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next one. Plasma says fly safe, and try the F5 if you kind of feel like it.